Hello, everyone. I am back. Welcome in if you are new. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Atticus. Today we are going to be reacting to and watching Solo Leveling Episode 5 of Season 1. I'm hoping to start getting through this a little bit quicker. I know I've been really inconsistent about my uploads lately. Unfortunately, work has been in the way quite a bit. I normally do my editing on Thursday evenings and Saturday evenings while I'm watching a Twitch stream. Uh, I'm one of those people, I need to have a distraction while I'm doing something, otherwise, I end up zoning out and not getting it done. So, but I've been working on Thursdays and Saturdays lately. So hopefully things are going to slow down a little bit in one way and I'll be able to get back to a regular schedule. I'm going to be trying to do a more regular schedule and going forward in the future. I'm also looking at possibly doing a couple of other shows. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to react to Gentry Chow or Murderbot. I'm going to watch Murderbot regardless. I've already seen a couple of reactions to, or one reactor in particular, a certain hot Canadian couple. Anyhow, to Murderbot, which either way, it doesn't really matter. It's only the first three episodes I saw them react to. And on top of that, I've already read the books. So I know the story. But I really do want to see the full episodes. And I'm kind of curious to, continue on forward with it. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do either one of those shows. As I said, we're going to be doing Solo Leveling Season 1, Episode 5. From the little blurb, it looks like Jin-woo is going to be joining a party to go down into a dungeon. So I expect them. It said in the blurb that they defeated the monsters easily, so I expect hijinks to ensue after that. So let's get into it, shall we?
You saw the hottie, yeah? Do you mean the E rank? I sure did. His body is ridiculous. He has an average face, but he does kind of lean toward cute. Guy looks scrawny till he takes his
Okay,
shirt
so
off.
all the girls are
Where
into it.
did we admit a patient as ripped as that? Not ringing any bells for me.
Okay, our boy is pretty ripped. Okay, already right into it from the beginning. These girls have got it bad for this guy. And yeah, I really need to get back in the gym. Right now I'm waiting for a new gym to open. So cuz I've already joined, I just need them to open. So, okay, so evidently this is starting off as a thirst trap. So, this ought to be interesting. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's as clueless as I am. I can't say that I've really had that many people ask me for my number. Um, I did have somebody last night say that they wanted to get my number, but pretty sure that person was just really high and just kind of playing a game. You know, some people do that, but it has happened. But yeah, okay, our boys suddenly the talk of the town. News Ultra Morning.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Joining us today, we have a very special guest.
I'm Yunho Beck, and I run the White Tiger Guild.
Okay.
As one of just 7 S rank hunters in the entire country, I imagine your schedule stays pretty full, so I appreciate you fitting us in. Apart from talk show appearances and gate exploration, what exactly is a hunter's life like?
Busy for sure. There's lots of training involved. Hunters are gifted, but far from perfect. Getting out of touch with the feel of combat can dull our instincts, no matter how enhanced they are.
So you train.
So far, this is the most boring talk show I've ever seen. I don't see how I could even really enjoy watching somebody talk like that. Then again, I'm not really into talk shows. Obviously, I'm watching this.
Train every day. That must be exhausting.
In my case, no. Before I became a hunter, I was a firefighter, so staying in good shape was just routine. My comrades' lives are at stake. Not being at my best could mean the worst. That thought alone keeps me on my toes.
Of course, she's watching it.
The White Tiger Guild are
Oh
very
crap! Is
fortunate
that
to
the
have
time?
you as their leader.
Hey, Jin-woo?
Morning, Gina.
Oh, what?
Even his sister has noticed that he's been working out. He must have really been super skinny and unbuilt before. I know when I first started working out, I had to, tell people that I even was, and when I was losing weight, and now I've gained it back. And oddly enough, everybody's scared to tell me I've gained the weight back, except for one friend. I've got one friend who she'll tell me, but I know I have, so I know I need to lose it. But that's neither here nor there. Back into it.
You look a lot taller, which is weird. Abs I can understand, but height? It's kinda cool. I guess that even guys in their 20s can grow.
Oh, she's mean.
I'll see you later.
Hey. Don't forget an umbrella.
No, that's heavy, and it's so nice out.
Yeah, look up the word heavy when we get to class.
Oh, give me a break.
It's better to be safe than sorry. All right.
Gee, thanks. Bye, pushy.
Be careful out there.
I mean, he's right. He is right. She does need to look up the definition of the word heavy. So let's see. He's done his push ups, he's done his sit ups, he's done his squats. Yeah, he's got a 10K to go. Yeah, he should be able to knock that out in about an hour and a half at a reasonable pace. If he's actually, a lot more fit than I am and a lot more cardio intensive than I am, then he should be able to knock that out in an hour.
Aim jacked. Talk about a stat boost.
Hmm.
Bet I could become a
I know that feeling.
investing points in strength. Speaking of,
Yeah.
thanks to divvy up.
I had that feeling at one point when I was working out. I realized that I was getting a little bit bigger and bigger, and I didn't really want to be big. I wanted that more slim cut fit rather than the bulky bodybuilder fit. Just gonna pull up these stats here real quick so we can kind of look at them. See, status level 18, job none, title Wolf Assassin, 2220 health, 350 MP, 0 fatigue, 48 strength, 21 agility or 27 agility, 27 perception, 27 vitality, 27 intelligence, available ability points 12. Yeah, he really should start, putting it into some of those other stats.
Where? That is the question. Strength raises the damage I can do. That's pretty useless if I can't land any hits. Agility should help with that.
Okay. So I like his landlord. I can push it back if you want. If I'm late on my rent by okay, so they give us like 5 days after the first. If we pay it after that, we have a notice on our door like right away. That's, I guess, part of the joy of living in America.
Which I'm going through is a reawakening or what? But now that I'm able to slay goblins without almost dying, making rent shouldn't be too hard. That said, it won't exactly be easy either. Bottom line, if I want to earn good money, I have to go through higher ranked gates. Trouble with that, there's no sane person 100% will let an E-rank hunter just cruise into those. Maybe I'll get reevaluated. A higher rank could let me access better gates and make some extra cash just from the publicity.
Okay, so he's got a plan now to join groups to gain money in a higher dungeon. I think he's just going to have to slowly work his way up. And I know the blurb said he joined a C rank group. So that's not a terrible big jump from E. Let's see how he does it. Let's see how he does.
Confirm.
Hey there. The name's Don Sequan.
And mine's Jin-woo-san.
E-rank, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, you're him! The dude that's, like, known for being horrible. If memory serves, you're called the weakest hunter of all mankind?
Are you serious?
That's enough out of both of you. So much for starting things off on the right foot.
No, it's fine. E-ranks can be laughably bad.
Yeah.
Not as far as I'm concerned. We need you to meet the quota, and that's more important than your rank.
Okay, so they're willing to give him a chance, even though his team is kind of mean. Yeah, I don't like his team already. I can't wait for them to have to reevaluate how they're doing. I've heard season 2 of this gets a lot better. I'm hoping I'll have more to say. Right now, the first part of this episode so far has been kind of hard to have much to say about, and hard to really have anything to work off of, I guess I could say. It's kind of hard for me to really have too much to say, but I'll get through it.
I told you over the phone, but you're mainly here for the head count since we need a minimum.
Yeah, to meet the quota.
Half the party has to be.
That's right. It said,
We've got that covered.
yeah.
You aren't going to be fighting in there, so we won't be sharing any of the spoils with you. You'll still get your $2 million for participating, though. Not bad, eh?
That sounds unwise. I'm with Jin-woo on this one. Going in without a healer sounds really, really bad. I hope that after this he's able to kind of form like an alliance or something with Juhi, and they're able to just kind of be a team that goes in on these together. And hopefully Juhi can instruct him that intelligence is important. Because right now he's making a dumb decision, but at the same time he realizes he's making a dumb decision, but he's still making it. And I think intelligence would help with that. He really needs to increase that stat. I'm hoping that comes along later in other episodes. But I've got a friend of mine who has watched this, who has told me that he's watched season 1 at least, and he said that it's really, really good. So I'm expecting it to pick up as we go on in the into the second half. We're not quite done with the first half yet, but I've got this episode and the next episode yet to go. So we'll see how it goes.
For anything that occurs inside the dungeon. Sure. Here.
Thank you.
Hello there, fellow temporary recruit. My name's Jin-woo. I'm a 21-year-old D-rank hunter, and I signed up as a quota guy, just like you.
I see. A D-rank with that gear? Is this kid a trust fund baby?
Pause.
It's your first C-rank raid ever? Don't you worry, I'll be there to keep you safe.
Almost paused it at a really inopportune moment. Man, my pausing today has just been pausing on the wrong parts. Anyhow, so yeah, back when I worked in the security field, when I was young in it, I think like my first or second jobs, I didn't really want to do the job. I was talked into it by my father. And it's actually one of the regrets I have in my life is that I did that instead of applying for an IT position that a friend of mine told me I should have applied for, but I didn't have the self confidence to do it. My friend told me that I was being ridiculous and that I did have the knowledge, but I listened to my father because that's what you do. And he told me that I didn't know anything about computers. Now, keep in mind, this was back in 1996 because I'm old. And I came to find out later on that I did in fact have the knowledge for it at that time. And the simple fact of the matter is nobody really knew much of anything about computers back then, at least not in the IT field, not in what they were doing. But that's one of my regrets. But my point is that I met guys like this in the security field. I met guys like this later on after I'd been in the job for a while. There were guys that were just coming in and so gung ho, and they were going to do this and they were going to do that. And those of us that had been in the field for at least like 5 years were all like, yeah, dude, we're not cops. Our job is observe and report. If shit goes down, we call the people that are paid to handle that because we are not paid enough to care. But they didn't care. They're going to gung ho until finally it got, they realized that the job was 90% boredom and 10% mild amusement. So this ought to be interesting. I have a feeling this kid's going to end up traumatized.
Awesome.
Let's move out.
Oh,
That's
good
pretty
lord.
heavy. Think that you'll be okay?
Yeah, I'm with Jin-woo on that one.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, bro. I'm younger than you, so just drop all the please and thank yous.
Works for me.
Did you hear about the president of the firm who was handling this site? He fled overseas 2 months ago with the 900 billion he embezzled, while the workers and investors were left holding the bag.
Okay. That new kid is already exhausting. I know he's not the one that was talking about the big swirly gate, but just the oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? It's just so exhausting. Oh my God.
It's a sea gate after checking it twice, and they're pretty thorough about that stuff.
Sea rank or not, a gate with its own postal code seems bad, right?
Well, the size of the gate doesn't really tell us anything. The magic power within is what counts, so I think we'll be just fine. When Mr. Huang said they checked it, he meant they measured its magic. We wouldn't even be allowed to raid it if we were B or higher. Larger guilds handle the more dangerous dungeons.
Your brain's kind of blowing mine away, Jin-woo.
Okay, I have to ask, is that a Star Wars reference? Original trilogy. Don't get cocky, kid. But yeah, at least the kid's realizing that Jin-woo has experience and has been doing this a while and knows the guild and knows the systems. Oh, good lord. Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm with Jin-woo on this one. Right behind you, bud.
Well, this is different. No beasts to greet us.
Awfully dark for a dungeon, too.
Yeah, where are the glowstones in the walls that light the way? A pitch black dungeon. Reminds me of the Cartenon Temple.
Okay. Are they gonna notice that Jin-woo took one out with one kick behind him? Just kind of like split that one in half. And I'm gonna trust Jin-woo's instincts on this. That something feels off. That this was just like the vanguard coming towards them.
Ambushed us.
Glad to help.
How were you able to tell they were attacking us from above?
Instinct.
Then your instincts are very sharp. We'd be dead.
Hey, boss, get a load of this! The wounds on these bugs.
No weapon of ours made.
Perception.
Exactly. And they're not burns for magic either. I'm not sure what did this, but they weren't just killed. These suckers were torn apart.
So this kid is probably going to end up traumatized by the end of this. Right now, he's everything's hunky dory. Everything's going their way. It's everything's coming up Millhouse. Um, and evidently is a little bit of a trust fund baby. So they just brought up the boss's brother. I get the feeling the way that this is going, the boss's brother is the guild master. And that's why they don't want to bring it up. Maybe our main character can get a couple of those mana stones. Get a little extra money for that rent.
Because this score is just the thing to make my strike team blow up.
Hey, Jin-woo, can I see the contract that you signed before entering the dungeon? There's something I want to double check for you.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Huang, sir? According to Jin-woo's contract, he should be in on this. Battle drops are the only thing he doesn't get a share of. Since mana crystals are excavated as opposed to being dropped by beasts, shouldn't this particular find be split 8 ways instead of 7?
Okay. That seems suspicious as fuck, okay? It seems like they are leaving the two lowest in the boss chamber to get their, quote unquote, get their gear that they conveniently forgot, as a way of maybe hoping that they get taken out by the boss so that they can split it 6 ways instead of 8 ways. And I think that Jin-woo's going to think back on what he's heard now and kind of figure that out. But they don't know that Jin-woo actually has a lot more skill than they're giving him credit, than his rank says. Yeah, I don't trust it at all. And I feel bad for the new kid who's just kind of being used.
Of 6.
We do all our raids without a healer, so we're used to it.
Used to it. Suggests they've taken on a fair share of C-rank dungeons before this one. So why recruit Jin-woo and me instead of having regular temps on call?
Because he lets them get killed.
All right. Go ahead and seal off the entrance to the lair, you want.
No!
Real crooks. Our job will always have some risk. Mistakes and accidents are bound to happen. But since those accidents occur inside gates, it's easy for anyone with ill intent to commit a crime and then never see their offense come to light. It's not like there are surveillance cameras in there. And without living witnesses, there's zero evidence. Sometimes weak people get used as bait to lure out the magic beasts, or they get left behind, cast aside, the way lizards lose their tails.
Looking at the timestamps, I don't think we're going to get this resolved in this episode. Which is going to make me really want to get to the next episode. But yeah, so this definitely doesn't bode well for our team. And kind of saw that coming. It was telegraphed pretty clear. All right, let's get back into it for the last couple minutes. Nah, they would have still done it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you had brought it up. Are you really E rank though? Okay, yeah, that's about what I expected to happen. I expected them to end up with a Jin-woo going after this thing, and I have a feeling he's going to take it out without too much trouble. I am kind of curious though, if the dungeon gate closes after the boss dies and he's still in there, does it just automatically spit him out, or is it going to still allow him to get out after killing the beast? I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. I'm really looking forward to the next episode to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll try to get these out a little bit quicker and a little bit better. So anyhow, that's going to be it for this video. You can like and comment, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I know this isn't a very active type. It's not a real active. It's not a real active reaction on this one. This episode was kind of slow. I gotta be honest. It was a little bit slow. Didn't really get into the action until later. And there are some shows I watch that are they're a little bit slow, like Apothecary Diaries had slow episodes, but I still would have had plenty to say on them. I didn't actually react to that series, but I just enjoyed it. So anyhow, I hope to see everyone again soon. And in the meantime, take care. Bye.